Huh. Oh, yeah. I already answered this question tonight from another viewer. Another poster asked, why are angry? Atheists so angry? If we don't believe in God, why does the word God, when people use it, make us angry? Well, it's not that you use the word God or that even God itself. We're not angry at God, okay? There is no God. We're not angry at Jesus or Mary because we don't believe they exist. We're angry because people like you and others, maybe not you, but most of the funnies and stuff, they keep trying to insidiously incorporate their religious views into our government and such, and into our children. And they'll even indoctrinate their own children into these cults. Yes, Christianity is a cult. You can disagree all you want, but if you look in the dictionary, you'll find I'm correct. Now, being an atheist, you wonder, why do we think about God? It's not that we think about him, it's that y'all can't stop thinking about it. Okay? And so we're forced to think about it and utilize it in order to try to wake y'all up so that we can have a dose of reality and rationality in the world. No more of this myth stuff, Teaching our children that the earth is only 6,000 years old, and that some God came along because he thought everybody was a sinner, that he flooded the whole earth by, get this, making it rain for 40 days and nights. Why are we angry? Well, because y'all want to teach kids that stuff instead of real science. Why are we angry? Texas just okayed some textbooks that teach creation as a science, along with the theory of evolution, which is not really a theory because scientific theories are different than. I'm not going to go into that with you because it's probably too shallow to understand it. Why are we angry? I mean, God, there's millions of reasons why we can be angry, but you misuse the term because it's not anger. It's disappointment. Really, I mean, I'm disappointed in the human being. Here it is, the 21st century. Science is easy to attain. Anybody who wants can read material and find out where we came from, what's going to happen when we die, breaking down molecularly and such and such, so on and so on. And yet, y'all are too lazy to get into that, too lazy to understand the science. So you seem to think, like they did in Stone Age times, thousands of years ago, you don't get it, it must be a god. All of a sudden, it's magic just because you don't get it. Why are we angry? Because you want to teach kids to act that same way. Just remember, if you have a question about evolution, question it all. Tell them that's not real. God created the earth. Or no, wait a minute. Here's the newest one. The Catholics have come up with God created evolution and put it in motion. That's right. That's their new stand. Like, go figure, right? That's what I'm talking about. It's all man made. Even in the Bible, it says we made him in our image, meaning plural. Who is this plural? You ever stop to think about that? You ever stop to think about whether your God would be able to, or would even need to use like a special effects, like in Ezekiel, coming down in some kind of something he called a great ball of fire with the sound of many falling waterfalls, and fire and smoke, and faces came out with four heads and all of that. I mean, come on, if you read it literally, it sounds just like some kind of a spacecraft. So go figure. People even what's really funny is atheists themselves actually laugh at the idea that laugh at the UFO thing, realizing that here we are on this earth, and knowing how ridiculous it is to assume some God just created us. that they can't go far enough to extrapolate and see that there's life out in the universe in abundance, in my learned opinion. Who knows how many have visited, how far advanced they are in technological age? None. How could that be even a question? It's only a question in how far is their technology? Did it take them hundreds of years to get here? Was it a cryo thing? Do they know how to go outside the normal space-time continuum or what? We don't know. We can't answer all those questions yet. We've only been at serious science that looks at the actual building blocks and atoms and such for less than 100 years. So just give it a chance. Wake up. We're gonna have millions of questions, but we'll find millions of answers. All right. That's why we're angry, because you're trying to stick it down our kids' throats. That's the main thing. Good night. Who am I? Just an earthling.